Hello, I'm Dr. Adam Bradford from Temple House Publishing. I'd like to tell you about a book I've written about all the New Testament passages that speak about women. I've been teaching scripture for 35 years and I've always felt rather uncomfortable with some of the passages about women and how they made women look rather like second-class citizens. And I've always thought that those things that Peter and Paul said were somewhat at odds with the very positive way that Jesus related to women. And so I started to look in depth at the Greek of those passages, and I found some staggering mistranslations. For example, in the New International Version in 1 Corinthians 14, the word sigaho is used 3 times. It means to hold your peace or to be quiet for a small period of time in a certain set of circumstances. It's used to prophets, tongue speakers, and to married women. To tongue speakers, we're told they're to be quiet. Prophets are told to stop. Married women are told to be silent. And yet Paul is using the same exact word to each 3 groups. Well, why the different translation? And why does 3 chapters earlier does Paul say that women can pray and prophesy in church? What's all that about? When Peter says to women they're the weaker partner, he doesn't use the word partner, which is koinonos. He uses a very common Greek word, skios, which means vessel. A weaker vessel has a very particular and positive meaning in Greek culture. Why is it translated in the NIV as weaker partner? It doesn't make sense. Why is Paul and Peter consistently being put out of odds with Jesus of Nazareth? They were his disciples. They would have followed exactly the line that Jesus took. What's the significance of women being created last? After God created woman, he didn't make anything else. He finished. What's the significance of that from a Hebrew perspective? And what's the significance of the raw material that God used when he chose to make women? When he made man, he used the dust of the earth. When he made women, he used human DNA, human tissue, the most valuable, complex molecule known to man. What was God saying when he did that? And what's the place of women in the Bible? Why does God use the term helper from God about Eve? Why is it a term that God uses about himself if women is a second-class citizen? Understand what hair and heads mean in Corinthian society. Why does Paul in 1 Corinthians 11 use the example of hair and heads? And why is a woman's hair said to be her glory? All this and more you can find out in this book, The New Testament on Women, What Every Man Should Know. It comes with a money-back guarantee. I recommend it for men and for women. Thank you.